Okay, I just finished that one, and I finished this corner, and I'm just about done with this corner. I did the one double and the 3 doubles, and I did the corner, which is 3 doubles, chain 3, 3 doubles. Now I'll do the 3 doubles here and finish off that spot, and then we will slip stitch it together. So we do 3 doubles here, 1, 2, 3, chain 2. We do a double in the middle like we've done before, chain 2, and slip stitch in the top of your first chain 3. There we go. So now round 3 is done, and it looks like the picture. You've got the part here with this, which is there. Mine is not pulled quite as tight as theirs, so mine is not quite as narrow, but I can squeeze it to make it narrow to look like it. And then I've done round 3, which is this round here. Now we're going to do round 4, which is almost exactly identical. And instead we'll do the chain 5 here. We're not going to do chain 2, double crochet, chain 2. Now they're saying double crochet, but here she did a single crochet. So let's see. It says 1 double in the next chain 1 single in the center. Okay, that should have been a single where I did a double. So I'm just going to leave it as that because that's going to be my design. Now, if you did the single, it would cause this to open up. If you do a double, it just makes a space. So I'm just going to leave my double to see what it looks like. It's totally optional. You can do it whichever way is more comfortable for you. So now we're going to chain 3, 1 double in the next 5. Then we'll do the corner, and then 1 double in each of the next 6 doubles, chain 5. And then it says skip chain 2 space, which is right here. You skip this area here because you're coming up to do this part here, which is actually straight. So let's do our chain 3. And we're going to do a double crochet in each of these. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll do our chain, our corner, which is 3 doubles, chain 3, 3 doubles, just like we've been doing. This part we should have memorized. And this causes this granny square to be very flat and geometrical in shape because it doesn't have a lot of open lacy type looks that cause it to be a little distorted. Okay, now we're going to do a double crochet in each of the double crochets across, which should be 6 altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it is 6. And then we chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we skip this whole section here and go straight over here and do a double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, right there. 1. Oh, so we have 6, so I really need to go back 1. My mistake. Let me go back 1. Go back to this spot right there. Then we'll be able to do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we do our corner, 3 doubles, chain 3, 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3, and we do 3 chains. 3 more doubles to complete this corner. And then we do the 6 double crochets across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So there's 1, 2, 3, we do our 5 chains, because we're going to skip the whole center section here again. Skip all this. I think I need one more. And we got to do our 6 doubles again and our chain on the corner. I'll go ahead and finish doing this around, and I'll meet you back over here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start. I will jump back and forth, let me enlarge this, between the written pattern and the chart, because sometimes the chart makes it a little easier to understand. So we'll start here, chain 6 and join with a slip stitch to form a ring. Chain 3, which counts as a double in here throughout. Then you 4 doubles in the ring, chain 8. And then after that you do 5 doubles, chain 8, and repeat it 3 times. And then you do a slip stitch in the beginning. So I've already did my chain and my 3 chains going up, on my ring and the 3 chains going up. So now I'm going to do the 4 doubles. Three, 4. Now I chain 8. The chain 8 is what gives you this loop right here that you're going to work in for round 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It gets a little wonky and kind of hard to hold when you have that many chains. So if my fingers get in the way, I like to apologize now. Or if the chains get in the way, you just kind of have to work around it. As you're doing yours, it'll be a little easier because you'll be able to see yours a little better. Now, for any reason the volume seems a little low, I have mine turned all the way up on my iPad. So if you could find the volume control on your iPad or desktop, raise the volume, and that should make it easier to hear. Okay, so there's 4. No, that's 5. Then we chain 8. 7, 8. We do 5 more. And we're holding our tail in as we go around. That way we don't have to weave it in later. I'm having trouble getting this one to cooperate. I'll just start it again. Hold my tail there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I got 3 sets done. Now I chain 8, and we do the last set of 5. Then we'll go up to our next round. Let me get my last set here. Now after you do the 5 double crochets, you'll chain 8 and slip stitch to the top of the chain 3 of this round. That joins it together. Now I'm doing it all in the same color like they did, so it goes a little bit different, but you can do different colors if you want. You just have to move your starting point over. 6, 7, 8. Slip stitch in the top of the chain 3, 1, right there. Now the next part is they want you to slip stitch in the top of the 4 double crochets and in the first chain. It's mentioned over here. It says slip stitch in next 4 doubles and in the next chain 8 space. And then you chain 3, 2 doubles, chain 3. What that does is it brings it across the top here so you don't have stitches in the way, and up to this point then you chain your 3 and then you'll do the other 2. That way it just gives you a nice finished look. So let's go across, a slip stitch, go in the top of your stitch, yarn over, pull it through the stitch and through the one on your hook. Now that's your slip stitch. You do it in each of them across. You got to do 4 of them. So there's 3. 1 more, and there's 4. And then it says slip stitch into your chain 8 space. So you just go inside the space and slip stitch, and then you chain 3. Then two more double crochets, and then chain 3. See, we're making the corner here. So 3 more double crochets in the space. Then we want to chain 5. I believe that's what it says. I'll double check. Yeah, chain 5. And then we do 3 doubles, chain 3, 3 doubles in the next chain 8 space. Now I may not go all the way around on the video because it's showing the same thing over and over again, and after you've seen it done once or twice, you got the idea. So I can pause the video, finish going around, and then pick it up when I get to the other edge. That way you're not watching me just do the same repetitious stitch over and over again, because as you see, each row we're doing more double crochets in the pattern, and that's what helps enlarge it. 3, 4, 5. And we do 3 in this one. And then chain 3, because this is another corner, because that's all we're doing right now is corners. And then we chain 5. We do our next corner. See, we're just about to the beginning. So I'll go ahead and finish this round off, and we'll go ahead and start the next round. So there's 2, 3, chain 3, 3 more doubles, and then we chain 5, and we'll slip stitch into the top of the chain 3 in the beginning. So we'll slip stitch right up here, pull it through, and pull it through. There we go. So that is this part here. Now we're going to start on this round. So that would be round 3. And round 3 says chain 3, because we're at the same spot, so we're in good shape. 1 double in each of the next 2 doubles, so chain 3. Sometimes you have to count to make sure you get it right. So you want to do 1 there and 1 there. So that gives you your 2 doubles. And then 1 double in the next 2, then 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 doubles in the next chain 3 space. Oh, so we did these 2, now we're doing this part here, then there's the chain 3 and then the others. So we're going to do 3 in here, 1, 2, 3. So all total we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when we go down this side, we have these 3 and then these 3, and that gives you the 6 for the other side of this corner. But there's your 1, 2, 3. See, and then 1 double in each of the next 3, chain 2. 1 single in the center. Oh, we got to do something a little different. So after we do that, 1 double in each of the next 3 doubles, chain 2, 1 single in the center of the next chain 5 space, chain 2, and then 1 double in each of the next 3. Okay, so we got to do 2, 3, 1 double in the middle. Now I don't actually go through the actual chain because it doesn't allow it to slide or move. This way it's on top like the rest of the stitches. Then we do 5. Oh, I forgot. We're supposed to do the 3 doubles in there. So let me come out of that. There we go. I thought it looked a little stretched. So we got to do 3 in here. 1, 2, 3. And then we do, let's see, okay, chain 2, yeah, chain 2, and then we do a double in the center, chain 2, then we do 1 in each of these 3, and then we do our corner. So we do 3 here, 1, 2, 3. So now we do our corner, 3 doubles, chain 3, 3 doubles, just like we've been doing. 1, 2, 3, chain 3, 3 doubles. So this is all in the same stitch, so that gives us our corner. Then 1 double in each of the next 3 doubles. So we do 1 here, 1, 2, 3. Then we do 2 chains, a double in the middle, just stick your hook in, chain 2, and we'll continue going around. We do 3 doubles, and then in each of these 3 doubles, and then we do 3 doubles, chain 3, 3 doubles in the corner, and I will meet you on the other side. Okay, I just finished the 4th corner, so we're getting ready to come across the final side, and I have to do the 6 doubles across the side. One more, and then 5 chains, and we slip stitch it in the top of the chain 3 just like we've been doing. Okay, so there gives us 4 rounds, which is the size of a standard granny square. You could stop at this point and make a whole bunch of them in different colors, or make each of these rounds in different colors and connect it to a 4 round granny square. But since this was designed for a specific project in the book, I'll go ahead and finish the other 2 rounds, because all together instead of 4, there's 6. And these 2 are repetitive of these 2. As you can see right here how repetitive they are. Okay, let's go on. We chain 3. Now we do our, it says, let's see, 1 double in each of the next 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I just wanted to double check. Okay, so there's 1, 2. Now if you get off by 1, you can always just add 1 extra in your 3 doubles, chain 3, 3 doubles, and you wouldn't see it. I mean, otherwise you'd have to take it back to the beginning and redo them all. I'll go ahead and go to the end and count them. Okay, at this point I should have the chain 3 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in which I have 8, and then we do the 3 doubles, chain 3, 3 doubles in the corner. Then we do our chain 3, 3 more doubles, and that makes our corner. And then we do 8 and 9 across here, because before we did chain 3 and 8. So the chain 3 is considered your first double crochet, so that makes it 9 double crochets across. This is a fairly solid filled one, and the pattern, the project that they did this with, you'll be able to see why they made it more filled in. But it's really a cute item. I'd love to take the time to make the garment, but right now I'm more interested in seeing how many of these granny squares I can make from the book to show you what they all look like. Now we chain 2, double in the center, just like we did before, chain 2, or a single. You can do a single if you want. As you can see, a double doesn't make it squish and make a hole there. It's more just little squares. So it's up to you which way you want to go. Since I made the mistake and did a double here, I'm continuing my mistake and doing a double there. I was always told if you make mistake, repeat it, and now it's a pattern. So my pattern has a double in the center instead of a single crochet in the center. The next time I do one, I will try to remember to do a single there and have that round circle effect like they show on the actual Devon Cross. But it doesn't really matter which way you do it because it is your design, your pattern, your project. And unless you point it out to somebody, no one will ever know that you did a double instead of a single. That's what I like about crocheting and knitting. You can make variations to the original. You can make a mistake and repeat it and make it a new design. Or you can leave it something out altogether because you don't like the way it looks. And it will work out and it will look great. Okay, so now I've got one corner done and I'm working on the second corner. So I'll go ahead and finish this and I'll meet you back here. Okay, I'm just about finished with my fourth corner. So I got to do my 3 doubles. And that'll finish my corner, and I'll go across the straightaway over to the beginning where I do the slip stitch into the chain 3. Took a lot longer to go across because each time I do this, I'm adding 6 more stitches per side. To the point now I don't really count because I know where to start it and be able to get the 9 stitches across plus the 3. One more after this one, and then chain 2, the double or the single in the middle of your last chain 5 space. Oh, I'm back. Okay, I'm back to my beginning. So now I slip stitch into the top of the chain 3, and that's round 5. Now, of course, when you block it, it'll lay out a lot nicer, but that's pretty much what your square is going to look like. And all that's left now is round 6, which is single crochets all the way across, and 2 singles in the corner, chain 2, 2 singles in the, chain 3, and then 2 singles in the corner. So we'll definitely do that. So let's chain up 1. And we'll do a single crochet in the top of each stitch across. No counting required. You just do 1 in each stitch. And then in the chain 2 spaces, you put 2 single crochets in there. And then, of course, a single in the top of your single that's in the space area. Or, in my case, the double. But it's all the same. Then you do your blocking. Definitely this one would need a little blocking. And you make several more in order to make your project. Like I said, as soon as I get this one done, I'll show you the project. So we got to do 2 singles, chain 3, 2 singles. Now I don't like to chain 3 because a lot of times chain 3 makes a little bubble for me, and I don't care for that little bubble. So instead, I prefer to just chain 2. Personal preference, personal option, whatever works best for you to give you the look that you're trying to achieve. I just found the way I crochet 2 chains in my corner work better than 3 chains in my corner when I do just this single crochet border or edging. Okie dokie, here we go. I thought I missed something for a second there. Little brain flip. But I'm on track. I'm doing it right. Okay, so I'm at the end of here. So now in this place, I just do 2 single crochets to cover the 2 chains. 1 single, 2 over these 2, and then single in each of these all the way across to the corner. The bigger this square gets, the more crocheting it takes to make it around each round. So sometimes I would prefer to do just the 4 round ones because they do go quicker, and then you can always join them together. But it also depends on the pattern or project you're working on. Okay, so we do 2 singles in the corner, chain 3, but I prefer 2. Then 2 more singles, and then we go across. just like we did on the previous two sides. Oops, I caught it in the wrong spot. There we go. As you can see, it gives that a nice edge up there. I'll go ahead and finish, and I'll meet you on the other side. I'm just finishing up my last corner. Sometimes it's hard to figure out where your last corner is, because this being on the same color, you look at it and you wonder, is this my last corner? Is this my last corner? But after I get this finished, I'll show you a way to figure out if you're on your last corner or not, because you don't want to turn it into a spiral and keep going, and then you realize you've done too many, and when you take them out, the top of the previous row will be a little bit bigger because you've stretched the stitch a little bit by putting the hook through it. So let me go ahead and get this one done. I said I'm down to the last few stitches. Of course, this will definitely need blocking. Okay, so I do 2 in here, 1 on top of this one, 2 in here, and then I'm back to my beginning. And you do a slip stitch in the top, or you can do that other stitch I showed you before. I'll enlarge this so I can show it again. Trim your tail, thread your needle. Now you want to pull this loop to be the same size as the rest of the loop, so I need to pull it down a little bit. Insert your hook needle from the underside. Go over to the top of your chain 1. Go through those 2 top loops. Pull it through and pull it over. And then you go back down through where you started and down through your roll. And when you pull it, you can't really tell which one it is. So then I go to the back, and of course I have to weave this one in. Go a few stitches, and just for good measures, I go up. You can do it this way if you like. You don't have to. It's entirely up to you. There. So there's my stitch round. And as you can see, it's quite large because it's 6 instead of 4. Now I was going to show you, if you can't remember where you started and stopped, there is a way to see. Let me find, okay, this is the edge. It's already increased. You'll notice these look like little chains instead of like the twisted one. So this is where I went up to start, and then I went around with my singles. So when I came back here, I wanted to make sure I was in the right spot, and you can see it definitely looks different than a regular double crochet. So you know that was your very first chain 3 of each beginning round. And I just want to give you a little extra heads up there. Now this would be blocked, and then you would use it in your pattern. Let me show you the pattern that they decided to do it in. It's in this book here. It's called Granny Square book. It has, this one's the 2nd edition. It has 100 granny squares. I don't know, it's really, oh, right up there. 100 different granny squares and 25 projects. You can see where I've marked all the squares that I've done. But the project that was done with this is called the Devon Cross pullover, which is a really cute little design. You can see right here, there's all the little Devon crosses. Now, that's the reason why it's so solid filled in, because it goes across the front. Of course, I put one on each shoulder, and they did a different little stitch here along the bottom. But they give you the whole pattern in the book. So you'd have to get the book to see the pattern, because it goes over several pages. I think there's one more page. And then it also gives you how to put it together. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit notifications so the next time I do one, you'll be notified. Share it with your friends. And thank you for watching.